Hi, this is yesterday's Moose production. Today we're going to be playing Wonder Boy Returns Remix on the Nintendo Switch. Now, apparently there is another version of Wonder Boy Returns on PS4 or something like that. I don't have that version, so I guess I'm not playing every single version of Wonder Boy that has ever been made ever. I guess I meant just the mainline series of Wonder Boy, and these other videos that I'm recording were just for fun. So let's get things started. I'm going to be playing on one coin, professional, no stage selections, separate editing or ending. I didn't play this all the way through. I'm going to start as Tom Tom, and then I'm going to switch to Tanya, because I actually like Tanya a lot more. But let's go with Tom Tom, just to show what he's like in this version of Wonder Boy. Now, right away you can tell that the graphics are significantly increased, and you have run, you have jump. I find that the scrolling is a little bit weird. The graphics themselves are pretty good, but it still kind of looks like a Flash game. That being said, I do like it a lot. It's a lot closer to the arcade original. You can power up your weapon and throw it like that, and the power-up weapon will destroy rocks and other things like that. I still don't enjoy having the skateboard because you constantly go forward. But with Tanya, that's not an issue, which is why I like her as a character better. You still have to collect fruit to raise your vitality meter. And I think in the original Wonder Boy Returns that there were bosses, or what I mean is different bosses than the arcade. I don't know, because I've never played it. Maybe when I looked on it, or on the internet for it, maybe I didn't find the correct information, but I seem to think that that there was like a squid boss or something like that. Now you saw I just collected the doll. I don't think that you have to collect dolls. And when you get to the end of the round, I don't think, yeah, it doesn't add up your score. Now here's what's really weird about this game is that you don't keep your weapon. You constantly get a new one. And I think that's because of the stage select. But I think that if you were to go from start to end, I think you should really be able to keep your weapon. And there we go, I died. So I'm going to switch to Tanya, and we can see what she's like. Oh, not restart, go back to title. Exit to title, there we go, okay. So we're playing Wonder Boy, but it's going to be Wonder Girl. Wonder Girl Returns Remix. Still gonna play one coin, Tanya. Now, what makes her different? Well, she looks different. She's a girl, and she has a different weapon, and she has a different mode of transportation. It's not a skateboard. So we got these boomerangs, and I like how they work. You throw them and they come back, so that can be useful for defeating certain kinds of enemies. And her mode of transportation, I'll get it momentarily, is a scooter. And what I enjoy about this is you can go backwards. Thank you! Absolutely needed. That really should have carried over to Wonder Boy. His skateboard should have really been able to do that, but I guess they wanted to keep it more in line with the original. And you also got this wind streaking by. I guess that's to add the effect that you're going really fast. It doesn't really make sense when you can stop. Now, as I've mentioned with the previous Wonder Boy games that I've been playing, I didn't enjoy the skateboard, but I do enjoy the scooter. And that being said, the skateboard is a little bit better in this version, so I don't mind it as much, but I still kind of tend to avoid it out of habit. Now, the items at the top, I don't think they do anything as far as completion or getting 100% or anything like that. They're just things that you get, and you get them by defeating a boss. Oh, I guess I could have... Oh... I was gonna say, I guess I could have got the scooter. And maybe I will do that. I'll just fall right into the water. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, maybe I won't get the scooter just for the sake of this Let's Play, because as per usual, I don't play that great when I'm doing Let's Plays. It's just the curse of the Let's Play. I just lose my ability to play video games very well. Now, another thing that's weird about this version of Wonder Boy is, out of habit, I will hold down the run button when I start the game, like when it says ready go or whatever it says. But you don't run right away. I'll show here. Or maybe you do, I don't know. But you don't power up your weapon, is what I'm trying to say. Because when you hold down the run button, you power up your weapon. However, if you're holding down the run button before you get the weapon, it doesn't power itself up. Which I think is a little weird. It forces you to have to let go of the run button. Seems to be a lot more enemies. Or maybe it's just because I'm Let's Playing that I'm noticing them more. So the next Wonder Boy game that I'm going to be Let's Playing is the arcade version of Wonder Boy in Monster Land, which is the second game, and the recording was made a while ago, like over a year ago now, because I kept getting distracted by other things. So the audio quality might be a little different, because before the microphone that I had would cut out intermittently, and that would just kind of force me to either live with it or actually go through the recording second by second and re-record parts where the microphone cut out, which was quite time consuming. It also the volume tended to be a little bit lower, and the quality wasn't quite as good. So I'm just putting that out there. Then after that, I'm playing the Sega Master System version of Wonder Boy Monster Land. Then Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap for Sega Master System. Then the updated version, the newer version of Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap. And those were already recorded before. There's the goal right there. Keep dying. I want to at least make it to the first boss. Maybe I should have selected the easier version for the Let's Play. Maybe if I die all my lives, I'll just go to that and continue from there. I'm not going to play the whole game. Okay, so as I was saying, then I'm going to play Wonder Boy in Monster World, which is on Sega Genesis. And I have not recorded that yet. It'll be a completely new recording, so I'll get to go through it. And then it'll be Monster World 4. Originally, it never came out in North America, and then I downloaded it on Virtual Console, and I was able to play it that way, and then it was released on different Sega Genesis collections. And I also have the Sega Genesis Mini, and that's what I'm going to be playing it on because it actually has a proper Genesis controller, so you don't have to like remap the buttons and stuff like that. I've never 100%ed the game. Actually I have, but that was with a walkthrough, so I'm going to try to do it on camera. I created a little walkthrough for myself. I'm going to try going through it using the walkthrough that I have for myself and see how well that does, like before recording it, and then I'll record it, follow through the walkthrough that I made, and see how that goes. And then I already Let's Played Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, so I'm not going to go back to that. I'm just going to leave it, so if people are interested, they can just go to my channel and watch it there. So that was a lot of stuff to say. Now on this game, I like it a lot. I don't care that there isn't weird new bosses, because it's a lot closer to the original arcade game. Since I was never able to get the original arcade game, this is pretty good. This is as close as I'm gonna get to it. At this point, I probably wouldn't even buy the original arcade version if it became available, unless it was super cheap. And I mean really, really cheap, because it can only handle so many versions of Wonder Boy. Finally, boss level. Now, I will say that the background music, I really wish it would have been more like the Sega Master System version, and not just the default Wonder Boy music. It is a little bit weird. The music doesn't seem to jive with the dark forest and stuff like that. Ooh, 1 life left. Okay, gotta pay more attention. After I get to the first boss, as long as I can defeat the boss, then we're good. This version of Wonder Boy also does not, oh no, does not have as many different level types as the Sega Master System version. Now, I understand that the Sega Master System version added levels, but maybe it should have done that for this one as well. Now, all of that being said, it would be cool if there was a newer version of Wonder Boy, and I'm talking like a 3D action RPG. When I was younger, I had an idea of a Wonder Boy game that was kind of like Ocarina of Time, and that was before Ocarina of Time was ever made or available, and I thought it'd be cool to go around in like a 3D world based on Wonder Boy. And I've never mentioned it before to other people, but my idea for Wonder Boy was going to be called, I think, Wonder Boy Evolution. I know, completely original subtitle. No one's ever used that before for a video game, but I thought it'd be cool to start out the game in a grass skirt and throw hatchets, and then slowly progress to a sword and shield, and eventually other weapons and stuff like that. And I know, or actually I think Adventure Island did this, but at that point in my life when I was a kid, I'd never played Adventure Island or even knew that it was something that existed, so I definitely did not get inspiration from that. But I think it would be cool if you could go through different evolutions of Wonder Boy's timeline. There we go. The end. Fail. Fail? Oh, come on. Should have at least said game over and not fail. Okay, just for fun, I'm going to go back in and select normal and pick Tanya. And I'm gonna go all the way to the last boss, because why not? And then I'll end the video there. There he is. I wonder if I'll get the ending. I would presume so. So the music is slightly different, but still, I don't think it captures the feel of a dark forest. It's more another, it's a tropical beat. Steel drums and stuff. And as a kid, I used to hate those bees in the original Wonder Boy. Still don't like them too much. Their patterns are a little bit erratic. I really like the powered up weapons that you can get rid of rocks in your path. No, Froggy! Good, I at least made it to the checkpoint. At this point I gotta wonder if the Wonder Boy series has been abandoned anyway. I'm not sure how well received Monster Boy was. I'd like to think it did well. I'll have to look it up. I don't really know. But as I said in the previous video, I didn't like it as much as I thought that I would. The first couple transformations are just boring, and you can't do enough with them. I mean, with the original Wonder Boy and Dragon's Trap, all the transformations were fun and unique, and each had their own strengths and very few weaknesses. And that was cool. Whereas in Monster Boy you got a snake, and a pig, both of which their attack range is super limited, because like the pig has these really small arms and the snake's tail doesn't go very far. I think after that they get slightly more interesting. I can't remember off the top of my head what the transformations are, but they're better. But those first couple just, I don't know. Not great to start off a game. I really think they should have reconsidered and gone with ones that were... Oh, am I even gonna make it to the boss? I don't remember it being this difficult, but then again, I would have gone through the entire game, so that would have given me more practice. Oh, that was weird. Is it because I was powered up? Oops. Okay, one more shot. No, well, there we go. At least we were able to see the boss. And back to the menu. So there we go. That's Wonder Boy Returns Remix for the Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production, and I'll see you next time.